'Cause I've come up from hell's rim rocks to gather in your souls. Well, Buster Jig said, devil be damned, and I know pretty tight.
G'day everybody, Patrol Gaming, and welcome back to another reaction video. Well, this one makes me very happy. Somebody sent me this link. I haven't seen this one. This is going to be Colter Wall. This is one of my favorite, probably, to be serious, probably one of my top discoveries since I've been doing reactions. Colter Wall. Love his voice, love his look, love his sound. This one is going to be called Tying Knots in the Devil's Tail. I mean, that's a song title right there. That's a song title. It's not his song. He's covering a song by Gail I. Gardner. Never heard of her. But anyway, this is going to be called Tying Knots in the Devil's Tail. Let's just jump in and let's watch. If you haven't heard Colter, stick around. Stick around. You will not regret it. So let's do Colter Wall with Tying Knots in the Devil's Tail.
I'm going to do, this is an old cowboy song and one of my favorite cowboy songs, written by Gail I. Gardner from Yavapai County, Arizona.
If you don't know, sorry to interrupt, if you don't know, Colter is a real cowboy, you know, since the lockdown and quarantine and stuff like that. He works at his actual ranch, you know, running cattle and running whatever else he does on there. So if you want to check him out, go check out his Instagram as well too. So let's get back to the song.
And I recently was out there in Arizona and got to hang out a little bit with Gail's grandson, Gail Steiger, who's a foreman at the Spider Ranch out there. And we got to talking a little bit about a lot of stuff, including this song. And this is a funny song. It always makes me laugh. It's called Sierry Pete's, and sometimes it's also called Tying Knots in the Devil's Tail. See if I can remember all the words. Way high up in Sierry Pete's, where the yellow pines go tall, Buster Dig and Sandy Bob had a rodeo camp last fall. They're taking their ponies and they're running line, and there may be a dog or two, and allowed they brand every long-eared calf to come within their view. Now Ellie O'Dogie, the flop long-eared and didn't bush up by day, had his long-eared whittled and his old hide sizzled in the most artistic way. And says Buster Jig to Sandy Bob as he towed his sea go down, I'm tired of cow pyrography and or else I'm going to town. So he saddles up and hits some lope, for there weren't no sign of a ride. Them was the days when an old cow punch could oil up his dry insides. So he starts her in the Kentucky bar at the head of the whiskey roll, and they ends her up at the depot house some 40 drinks below. And the winds are up and the turns around and it goes her the other way. I tell you the Lord's forsaken truth, them boys got stewed that day. They was a-heading back to camp and a-packing a pretty good load. Who said to meet but the devil himself come a-prancing down the road. And the devil he said, cowboy skunks, better go hunt your holes, 'cause I've come up from hell's rim rocks to gather in your souls. Well, Buster Jig said, devil be damned, and I know pretty tight. No devil ever took no old cow punch without one kind of a fight. Builds him a hoe in his old throw rope and he swang her straight and true. He lapped it on to the devil's horns and had taken his dallies too. Now Sandy Bob was a re-eyed man when the gun line coiled up neat. He shakes her out and he builds him a loop and he laps the devil's hind feet. They throwed him down in the desert ground while the iron was getting hot. They cropped and swallowed, forked his ears, and they branded him up a lot. They pruned him up, dehorned and saw, tied knots in his tail for a joke. Tied off and left him bellering there, nicked up to a black tag goat. So if you're ever up in the sigh repeats and you hear one hell of a wail, you'll know it's that devil bellering around about the knots tied in his tail. All right, thanks everybody.
That was fantastic. I tell you, he is a great singer. Great singer. Sitting on a couch, just him and a guitar. Hog tying the devil just for fun. That was good. I told you he is one of my favorite reactions. First time I seen him, I think he was a 19-year-old kid in a brewery. Him and a guitar and a kick drum, and it just blew my mind. And ever since then, I just listen to what I can. I've done a few reactions. I kind of do more kind of off camera because I kind of just like to listen to Colter on my own. But this one came up and I thought, I haven't done a reaction to Colter for a while. Let's do another one. And Tie Knots and the Devil's Tail just kind of caught my fancy. So that was good. I enjoyed it. As I said, he's got a great voice. Just sitting here, on a couch, playing a guitar, having a sing song, and it just sounds fantastic. I implore you, if you haven't checked out his channel, go check it out. Go check out his songs. Start with Kate McCannon, and then just go from there. So you will not be sorry watching Colter Wall. So great voice, great voice. So, but guys, thank you very much for joining me. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit it down there. While you're down there, hit that subscribe button too. You won't regret it. You'll come back and you do some great reactions here on the channel. You can join our community. We have one of the best communities on YouTube for sure. So, but guys, in the meantime, make sure you stay safe. And guys, I'll definitely see you in the next reaction video.